All right, and we are back for some Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate today, which I was looking into it. I don't think I'd played it since 2014, so it's been quite a while. Unfortunately, I was looking at it back in the day. I played mainly on the 3DS, and then my roommate at the time would play on my Wii U. So I gave my copies of the game away a long time ago, to a friend that was going through a rough time. So that him and his daughter could play it between the 3DS and his Wii U. So anyway, I just recently got some new copies of it, and I discovered, unfortunately, my original file is like way the hell rolled back because, when you transfer your file, it stayed on the 3DS, obviously. So I'm going to just start a new file, go through it again from scratch, and just enjoy the beginnings of a Monster Hunter game today. So it's going to be pretty low key. Because obviously there's going to be a lot of gathering quests and stuff like that at the start. So, nothing too crazy today, but, we'll see. I'm excited to play it again, though, because this was one of my favorite Monster Hunter games back in the day. So I got to get used to the way Gun Lance works in this one, too, because I can't quite remember. I just kind of made the new character and left it at that. And I messed around on, the rolled back file that I had a little bit, just to kind of check it out before I started playing it again. So anyway. We'll get right back to it. Also got to get used to these, the Wii U controllers are a little weird. I can't remember if the Wii U had full wireless controllers or not, but, I have, the Pro controller that plugs into the, the Wiimote, which I always found weird, because I'm obviously not going to play. But yeah, so this is the rolled back file. My character was a hell of a lot further along, I know that much. So, unfortunately, that's just, it is what it is. So we will start up new Warbeard. Plus, I do this every now and again anyways. I'll usually delete the file, but I don't want to delete that hunter. A lot of good memories on that guy, even though it's like a rolled back save. I don't know why. For some reason, I thought that the saves went onto the SD card of the 3DS, but they don't. They save on the actual cartridge. So, that save is gone forever, unfortunately. Morning, Hunter. You sleep well? If it's any comfort to you, Moga Village hasn't seen 2 quakes in the same day yet, knock on wood. But let's back up. Welcome, welcome. I'm the chief of this here little community. Nature provides Moga Village with everything we need. The woods and the sea are our castle, and it's a good one. As folk like to say, living here long enough builds sinew and character. But it's not all rainbows and sunshine now. No. We've got our share of turbulence, and you can take that literally. You ever heard of the Legiacris? It's a foul, pernicious sea monster that just decided to move into the neighborhood. With a tyrant like that lashing about, our hunting fleet be lucky to escape. Alive. I can't read today. Oh my god. Let alone bring back a good haul. At least we won't starve to death. All these blasted earthquakes will sink us first, see? That's our other problem. You felt those tremors? Who knows what's causing them, why they started, but the sea is riled up, that I guarantee. Anyway, we're in over our heads. That's where you come in, kid. The way I see it, Moga Village needs a hunter. Yes, the Legiacris is mighty, too powerful for any human to tangle with, the way the villagers talk. Bah! Strong is one thing, but invincible is something else. The Legiacris may be big, but it still has to eat and rest. And one day, just like the rest of us, it has to die. Ha! If I was 30 years younger, I'd go clean its clock myself. I bet you would, bud. Actually, he's pretty cool, so I'm not going to talk shit. But I'm only mortal too, so I'll leave the joy of taming the sea's deadliest foe to the younger generation. You. Speaking of youngins, did you and my son get to talk? Suppose not. The quake yesterday hit before you had a chance. Boy, this is a lot more exposition than I remember. I don't see Junior around. Well, he couldn't have gone far. Take a hike around the village and you'll find him. Oh, I almost forgot. Here's our initial payment, Hunter. It's not much, but it's enough to get you started. Now, I need to double check. I think they give you all the starting weapons in the chest here. See if this boy has to say. I'm not going to read everything because it's a Monster Hunter story. It's not going to be that exciting. Da-da-da-da-da. things. Glory of exploits. Save my game. Item box. DLC. I made sure I had all the DLC too before Nintendo does their normal bullshit and gets rid of their store and doesn't preserve anything, because that's what they're all about now. Okay, so we already got all that. Cool. This was the monster. Jesus Christ. Everybody has something to say. Oh yeah, I forgot the maps on my gamepad too. That's the thing about the Wii U. It was kind of an unwieldy, a little bit annoying of a machine. Like, I liked it. It had some really cool games. The fact that it played the fact that it played standard Wii games and that was cool. But like, God, that secondary controller was such a pain in the ass that it shoehorned it into every game. And this is the guild girl. She's gonna give me quests. Okay. Alright, that's just telling me I can go to the online hub. Yeah, maybe I should have cleared this before the stream. I kind of forgot about all this. And you're the blacksmith. Let's see. So, there's a person to talk to up here. I also can't remember when you get Cha-Cha or Kayamba. Okay, and then... it's kind of the thing. Most Monster Hunter games start out a little slow. We'll go to the farm after we finish talking to the villagers. Okay, that'll be the fishery, and then the only other one should be this boy. Okay, and then that's just how to get to the online hub. I have so many memories of this game. Like, I've been playing Monster Hunter since like first gen, but like 3 Ultimate was probably the one that I played the most. It was like the one Monster Hunter game where I got a buddy like as into the game as I was, so like we played it constantly. He was also my roommate at the time, and we worked together. So like we would talk about it all day at work, and then we'd play it all night, like until, well, like obviously until we had to go to bed and that. It was really, really fun. So never quite got anybody as into. I've gotten friends into some of the games since. Like I got a couple buddies into World and that, but 3U was the one that like really, really kind of took off with a friend of mine. So it was Hammer and Gun Lance the whole way through, because he was Hammer, I was Gun Lance. So we were all set. Okay, so that should be everything. I don't think I can actually use the farm yet. Also, the turning radius is throwing me off on the hunter. Yeah, can't do anything yet. Just gonna save just in case. The Wii U's been working fine, but if something happens, I don't want to like go through all that talking for the very basics of the game again. Every now and again, I'll go a little further back, but I tend not to go back further than 3rd gen whenever I play a Monster Hunter game. Every now and again, I'll get into the mood for Freedom Unite, but not that often. Something about the PS Vita makes my hands fall asleep. It's weird. Whenever I play it, my hands like get that like fuzzy sleep feeling. So I'm not a big handheld guy. All right. Junior should be at the camp. Red triangle shows where I am. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is one of the ones where it like interrupts you like 60 times at the beginning of the game. Although I will say, like, this song and this like the little like climb up over to the hill, it's just so nostalgic. I'm also trying to pretend it's not fourth winter in my part of Canada, because boy oh boy did it start getting cold and brutal again this week. Use the plus control pad to look around. Oh yeah, this was a... Ugh. I got the gamepad beside me, but I'm hoping that I don't need to use it. I think you can do everything just with a standard controller. I hope they didn't shoehorn it in too much, but... Like I said, I mainly played this one on 3DS back in the day. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Can I leave the zone before you interrupt me again? Oh yeah, I forgot to. This is back before your gun lance was loaded. In fact, real quick, let's just make sure the move's set. Okay. Third hit is a slam. You can't hop after it, it cancels out. Okay, standard. Okay, and then quick reload's the same. And I think you can do a... Swore there was a way. Okay, yeah, so you can do that too. Then I don't need to test Wyvern Fire, because that's always the same. Okay, feels pretty good. Oh my god. This is almost as bad as, not bad, like I know they were trying to get better about teaching people how to play the game, but there's something to be said for just leaving me alone and letting me figure it out. Oh yeah, you can't hold down to carve either. Fuck, I'm starting to remember all kinds of stuff. I think you can crouch to carve faster. I don't remember if that was a 3rd gen or a 4th gen edition. I'll have to check it out. Alright, there's the village chief's son. And I can't remember if Gunlance was terrible underwater or not. I know in Try, because Gunlance didn't exist, I used Lance. But I did do the whole game with Gunlance on 3 Ultimate, so... I can't imagine it was terrible if I did the whole game with it. I don't have a barbecue. Oh, okay, he just wanted it. All right. Oh, I have to walk back. Okay. I can't even remember all the monsters that are in this game. It's like pretty exciting. Because like I don't look it up before I play it again, because like I don't know. I've said it in almost every game that I start up. I just really enjoy the discovery aspect of gaming, like figuring out the game, you know, that kind of stuff. So I tend not to look things up. That may not be the best policy to have for streaming, but you know, I just like to, you know, figure it all out on my own. And yellow ash sharpness weapon too. I'll have to fix that soon. I do remember that this game, like most of the, I remember full sets being fairly viable for most of the game. All right, there's my buddy. Quest. Resources. Meet Gobufin. Propeco Scale Plus. And then there's more people to talk to again. I guess the gamepad isn't necessary. It's just, it kind of highlights who you need to speak to. And then it should be the weapon shop. Yep. Plus, what is this? Normal shelling, level 1. Oh, popfish, eh? Like just a tiny bit of raw. I'll use this for now. Okay. And then those are two things I can't do for a while. Now, Chief again. God, back and forth. All right, 500 bucks. Can I hunt yet, or is it still kind of like delivery, blah, blah, blah? Good luck fixing up the base camp. Oof. All right, so they want some iron ore, I'm imagining. And then that's just the masks, okay. And I don't think it gives me any items to start. Double check, but I don't think so. All right, we'll have to live with that for now. Should have paid more attention. I think all they want is some iron, so we'll go find some iron. Oof. Even area 4. Thanks for the tip. And if I see any Aptonoth, we might as well start building up a stock of items. That's kind of the nice thing. Like, I kind of made fun of it a bit, but like, ugh. Starting Generations Ultimate, they gave you so many, like, items and stuff to start the game that it kind of got rid of the beginning of the game tedium a little bit. But it is what it is. Now Capcom's like, here's everything for every game. Like, what is it? Like, if you were to start a new file in Rise, I think you'd get, like, a crazy amount of stuff to start it off. But, check every nook and cranny. I can't remember if they stood out in this game or if they were just cracks in the wall still. Oh, you have to actually select the pickaxe, too. Okay, it was still stuff in the wall. Oh no, you don't have to pick it. Jeez. I honestly forgot how much it... Like, it's only the beginning of the game, but still, I forgot how much it interrupts you at the very start there. Okay, there's some that hang out too. Do a tour around here and then we'll pop back to the village. All right. I have to remember to start gathering mushrooms and stuff like that too. Although I think the first few quests, it's like, gather the stuff to make a potion. Hey. Some of it's a little unnecessary. I don't mind tutorials, but like, island life is great. It's like, just tell me that in the village, man. And I'm gonna have to remember to reload the gun lance at the beginning of the quest, or I'm gonna have a few awkward starts to it. Sec here. Go. Oh, I don't remember having to go to him. I thought everything was through the sun. Okay. Origin. Okay. Ugh, now everybody wants to talk again. armor. Boom. Oh my god. Rude. I don't mean to complain so much, it's just, oh my god, I forgot how much it, like, interrupts everything, like, constantly. A little bit, hopefully it doesn't make a weird noise. Alright, what do you want? No, I'm good. You can be chicory. I don't even know what I can grow some mushrooms, I guess. Anything? Sure. Okay, we got fields and shroom. Oh, that's cool. I still to this day miss the farm in Freedom Unite. I don't play Freedom Unite a lot, but I really did like the farm in it. Okay, so what do they... What the hell do they want me to do next? Well, I'm sure if I dare to walk outside of the village, they'll tell me. Alright, going to area 11. Swimming's gonna be fun. Oh yeah. The only thing I'm finding a little awkward is, like, your hunter's turning radius is, like, it's weird. I think it's a product of it, like, mainly be... I think because this was ported from 3DS. I don't think they were both made at the same time. This is just a high-res upscale of the 3DS version. But, like, the turning radius of your hunter feels really, really weird. At least compared to the other games, but... because it's been so long since I streamed, honestly, I haven't really played a lot of Monster Hunter lately. I've been messing around in Rise a bit, building up some Lance sets, because I was like, oh, I'm going to try Lance for a bit. Just because, I don't know. I did everything on the Switch, so I'm having trouble, like, having the motivation to go through all of the quests and event quests and everything again, so I've been mainly just buggering around trying out different weapons and building sets and that, so... I do want to, before Sunbreak comes out, like, finish all the quests again, though, so I gotta get to work on it eventually. But for now, I'm having a good time just chilling out. All right. Now, I remember really liking Lance underwater. Camera in the direction you want to move. Yeah. Swim in that direction. Dashing, evading, attacking all work just like solid ground. Okay. Now I think yeah. Okay, and you can get a bit of a swim forward on the gun lance then. I remember it's really generous with the oxygen though. Bunkmates with the fishes. Bubbles. Alright, that should be good enough for now. Let's go to Area 11. It is kind of cool doing the swimming again. I don't know if they'll ever add it back in or not. But it is cool. I kind of hope Palamutes become a thing in all the games, though, because I really do enjoy the Palamutes, but you kind of get used to, as you play Monster Hunter, things only being in one game, but that's kind of the fun part about them is like, oh, you know, hop back to this one if you want to do some underwater hunts. Like, it's, you know, all that kind of stuff. I don't even remember these creatures. That's the Molid, your quarry. It's just a single strike. Oh, we'll see how many hits it takes with the fishing harpoon, first of all. Very short range. Jesus Christ. Oh, cool. Right back to the village. Quest info. Okay. Oh, it's literally a single strike. Okay. Oh, I feel bad now. That's cool. Okay. Yeah, gun lance isn't bad underwater. I remember trying hammer, and I remember hammer not being... Some weapons were just, like, terrible underwater. I remember hammer not being great. Armor sphere, yeah. And then everybody in the village wants to talk again. I find it funny that there's requests there and we haven't even meeting like Cha-Cha or Kayamba yet. I remember using them was interesting. Like they had the masks and then you could also pick parts of songs. It was something like that. I remember it being really neat. Kind of something that'd be cool to bring back in another game. It'd be neat to see that again. I remember liking it because like, I know that like, well, Palicos obviously didn't exist in this game. But it was an interesting, like, kind of Palico-like system. Thanks for more money, buddy. I haven't had to spend anything yet. Did you got a quest for me yet? Well, everybody's got to start somewhere. I don't know. Like I said, too, I kind of wanted a low-key kind of return to streaming, so it's kind of nice just... Oh, yeah, you can't do anything with the chest. Where's the departure point? Oh, it's probably right beside her. Oof. Chef isn't there yet. This is the departure point, yeah. Jeez Louise. I'm remembering all the old school charm. Actually, it has been fun. I've been playing a little bit of Frontier lately, so that's been really cool. But the controls are a little bit reversed. So when I was playing a bit of Rise last night, I kept like canceling out of menus instead of confirming in that because I'd swapped out my, you know, autopilot on that kind of stuff. 3 things to help me on my quest. Oh yeah, the torch. The only literal thing I don't like about old school Monster Hunter, and this is it, is how slow it is to like get and put items into things. Like Frontier, Jesus. It's a nightmare. Like you want to get your items out of the box at the beginning of a quest and it's like 5 minutes of pissing around. Because it's like you gotta wait for like, you know, 2 seconds in between each individual item. It's a bit of a... It's weird. I know it's a limitation of the technology of the time, but like, you know, you get used to just like click, 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 click on the newer games, so... Sometimes you get spoiled by newer games. Deliver unique mushrooms. Yeah, I know. And the tent. Cool. Try out the barbecue spit, see if I still have the timing down.
So tasty.
Gotta get that double barbecue spit again eventually, too.
So tasty.
Oh. Not that I'll need it, but make sure we reload the damn gun lance at the beginning of every quest. Trying to remember, I think 4th gen is where they got rid of that requirement. You could actually just start out with it done. I forgot to tell you. Do you see the clock? Yes, I have 50 minutes to find it. Thank you so much. Get some raw meat while we're here, because I'm gonna have to start farming. I'll do like some farming off stream before the next time I stream this, but get a bit of it going. Come on. And if I'm remembering correctly, the unique mushrooms and that were in area 3. I also want to test. I can't remember if it was this game or 4. It doesn't feel any faster. I think it is, though. I think it is actually faster to duck and gather. Is that them? I didn't know they actually made noises. Yeah, maybe it is a bit faster to crouch. I know it isn't 4. It's like one of those weird things. It's like kind of in the back of my mind. Because I remember Jen Moran, I needed to duck or else you would almost not have enough time to get all of the gather points. Oh yeah, you can't hop forward in this one either. So many little things to get used to again, but I am excited to play through this game again. I remember I got impatient when I was like playing through it with my buddy back in the day because he like we played the game like start to finish together in the hub and that. But the one night we were playing it, we got to like the what the hell was his name? I can't remember the name. The black dragon in this one, the volcano guy. Fuck, I have a bad memory. Whatever the hell his name was. But we got up to him and then he's like, oh, I'm gonna go to bed. Like, I don't want to play anymore today. And I was like, fuck that. So I ended up soloing that hunt. And then he's all mad at me the next day that I like did the hunt without him. And I'm like, you don't go to sleep right before like one of the big bosses. Like, come on, save it for like, you know, something lame. And I remember a lot of the like hunts in this game were trapped behind your hunter rank. Which they do a bit in the newer games, but not anywhere near as much. Like, I think some of them you have to be, like, HR 40 or higher to do them. It's been quite a while, though. Check how many unique mushrooms I have now. Or what was the quest? 3. Okay, we done. I actually wasted a bit of money getting ready to play this game because I didn't pull out the equipment first because I am an idiot. For some reason, I forgot that the Wii U did in fact use HDMI. So I ordered like an HD Retrovision component cable for it, thinking like, oh, like I'll run it through the Retro Tank, it'll look really good and all that. And then I get it. And then I pull out the Wii U and that, realize that, no, it uses HDMI and it caps it out at 720p when you use a component cable. So it was like all pointless. And I'm like, those component cables are somewhat expensive, at least in Canada. So now I'm like, I don't know, I'll probably sell it or something. I have no need of it. I don't have like a standard Wii anymore. I got rid of that like years and years ago. So now I just have a cable laying around. It's my own fault. I should have double checked the machine, but I was very, very sure that it didn't have HDMI. So I was like, oh, I'll make it look as good as possible. But it is what it is. Shit happens. Actually, that's not bad. I'm gonna have to set up a item. I don't even know if you can in this game. If they have like an item loadout. I'll have to check. Check that right now, because that's like one thing that I really like having. Just makes it easier to like get rid of stuff. Let's see. Manage items. Oh, I don't think it does. Oof. Yeah, it doesn't. That's annoying. Oh well. Okay, we have 3 pages. Oh, okay, so I gotta manually restock between hunts. You don't need to tell me all that just to buy some items, man. And you cannot buy... You can't buy potions directly from her. And you can't buy blue mushrooms either. Okay. That's fine. No biggie. Let's see. And just her. Okay. There we go. Now we got some. Slave 5 Jag. Yeah, actually, I'll do that one because Kelby horns, monster guts. Oh, I think that's the one where they introduce Legiacris. Golden fish. Coral stones. Ugh. We'll do the Jagia. I don't remember anything in this map being dark enough that I need a torch. Alright. I'll just gather everything I see too, because I am going to have to manually start making my stuff. Sure I carve them because their bodies disappear really fast in this gen. Oh no. I can't remember. Like four had the item box loaded, so I guess this was the last game that didn't have it. We'll say this, like some of the, like I understand like the first Monster Hunter game was very much like a, you know, a hunter simulator game. It was more that than like even a combat game. Especially Dose, which like I never got to play Dose, but like I've watched a lot of videos about it, and it was very much more about like the simulation of being a person in this world as a hunter. And like some of the quality of life stuff I don't like, but like I'll be honest, like I like the fact that, you know, you just know where the monsters are. Now I never found in the older gens wandering the map for 5 minutes looking for the monster to be that, I don't know, immersive or engaging. And that may be an unpopular opinion, but I don't know, it was never really my jam. I didn't mind it, because like, whatever, it's Monster Hunter. I like playing Monster Hunter no matter what. But there is something nice about just like, you know, you're a Kahoot going, hey, the monster's here. Although I will say it kind of cuts a bit of the surprise out of the game at the same time, because like, you know, there's no like, oh shit, like some monster just wandered into the area and is like destroying my hunt, and like that kind of pressure that you get because you're like, oh, there's a Rajang here. All right, well, whatever, he's on the other side of the zone, it doesn't matter. So, you know, it's a little from column A, a little from column B in terms of, you know, how good it is. What I'll do is I'll go to area 7 and swing around. You little bugger. Give me a sec. I need to gather your brother. Disappear before I kill you. You done? Okay. So I don't know. Because I also, like, the scout flies were okay, but I found them distracting how much they, like, kind of, you know, the way they kind of got in the way of the screen when you were, like, looking for the monster and that. But I also, I don't know, it's weird. There's, like, little, it's hard to think of a, like, I can go, oh, I'm not really a fan of that, but, like, I have trouble thinking of a better way to have done it. Like, the scout flies were really, they were neat for what they were, because it felt like you were actually tracking it with the help of this creature. And then Rise is like full of, just here's the monster kind of thing. And then these ones, it's a lot of, you know, you learn in the individual hunts where the monster usually spawns. So you just kind of get used to it. You're like, oh yeah, that, you know, the Legiacris usually spawns in Area 9, so if I just run right there, I'll run into him kind of thing. But until you do that, like Generations, there was that one stream where, like, I spent like 10 minutes trying to find the fucking Boldro. Want to gather as much of these as I can to make that armor. I remember the Jaggy armor being like a good start off in this game, so don't be a prick. Yeah. Well, at least it'll let me carve it. I want to look into, too. I don't remember if the Wii U had a dedicated... wireless controller. I don't think it did. I think the only controllers were like what I have now, where it plugs into the Wiimote. I will give Nintendo this. You can put away their shit for years and it'll still work. Like the Wii U, I dug it out, dusted it off, and, you know, it's still fired up like the last time. I had to wait for like a bunch of updates and stuff, though. And I forgot how tedious it is trying to get it to, like, update and do everything, but at least everything downloaded properly, so I got all the event quests and that, so I'll take it. Looking forward to the first time Coral Pecco summons Devil Joe against me, but that'll be a while off, because I think he doesn't do that till high rank. This is going to zone me out. No. They should just keep spawning in this area, as far as I remember, anyway. There we go. Let's see. Quest info. Okay, one more Jiggy. I swore they kept spawning. Anyway, we'll gather some mushrooms while we wait. Yeah, I'm not sure. I really do want to, like, I gotta get the motivation for it, but, like, something about Iceborne, it's like the only Monster Hunter game that I never finished, like, besides Generations, but, like, I'm actively going through Generations now, in streaming that. I just never got around to it on the Switch because I was playing, you know, World and stuff like that. I don't need those. I'm not a gunner. But I do want to finish it up. Like, I did everything in Base World, but, I don't know, Iceborne, I just never really got into it. Like, I think I'm at the point now in Iceborne where it's, like, literally the first, rappel quest for Volcana. I think that's as far as I got in it. Just because I tapered off of it and I started playing other games, so... It was also, like, up until, recently, I was very, very hooked on, Final Fantasy XIV, so I played a ton of that all the time. But, since the, latest expansion finished the story that I've been playing through for all these years, and they haven't added anything new besides raids for a while, it kind of got me out of that game, so I've been playing a lot of other stuff now. Don't just let me carve them. God, I hate small monsters. I keep trying to hop forward. I'll say this, though. I really like Rise Lance. Rise Lance is really fun. Like, I haven't played Lance in years, but I was actually having a pretty good time playing it in Rise, so maybe I'll mess around with that a bit. My test is always like, can I beat, you know, Valstrax without carding with a weapon? And I can do that with Lance, so it feels good. There we go. But like over the last month, I played a lot of Elden Ring. But then I downloaded this game called Satisfactory that a buddy of mine told about. And I was like, oh, I'll give it a try, whatever. And I got horribly addicted to it, which pulled me right out of Elden Ring for a bit. Funny part is I haven't played Elden Ring for a couple of weeks just because I got distracted by other games like I do. And I'm still further ahead in it than a lot of my friends are. So I'm like, let them catch up and then maybe we can do some co-op for fun. But it's kind of funny that I just I blasted through a lot of that game in the first, you know, week or so that it was out. Let's see. Still haven't gotten any herbs, eh? And then what was it? After Satisfactory, I got hooked on Yakuza Like a Dragon. I was just like all over the place the last couple of weeks playing all kinds of different things. It's only been 2 quests, but the farmer does want to talk to me. I also don't remember how fast the Wiimotes burn batteries, but it should be good. Keep doing those. That it? Okay. All right, let's see. That should have unlocked the Jaggy. Remember this fucking kid. What do you want? Area 10. Why is there such a delay in that? No, that didn't unlock it at all. I think we're wearing leather, so it's Speed Gatherer, Spirit's Whim. Oh, I need to actually see the skills. Let's see. Health, hunger, combo rate. Hunger's bad, though. Transporter. Hunter's Mail, Psychic, and Ranger. Expert, Wind Resistant, Sharpener. I'll just keep running with leather for now, I guess. I guess I need to fight the Great Jag. Yeah, I can get the Greaves. What did they give me? Stun, attack, lasting power, and gluttony. That doesn't matter because I don't use anything like that. We're not going to be using, like, you know, drugs or anything like that for a while, like demon and armor. Okay. So nothing really worthwhile yet. Hey. Fishing fly. All right, because we're gonna have to do that quest eventually. I don't remember what the urgents are, so I'm just gonna kind of go through it, and I'll put together something a little more structured for the next time. But this is more of a, just have fun and enjoy the game kind of thing. Fishing harpoon. So I got to gather all of it. Okay. Kelby horns. I keep trying to go the other way. It just feels natural because that's like the exit to the Moga Woods and that, but it's not right. Alright, the Kelby should be in Area 1. It might be in 2 as well. No. Yeah, it's definitely faster to crouch. I do gotta start getting some herbs, though. I need to start making potions. Oh yeah, I don't have a pickaxe. And of course they moved the Kelbies, because why leave them where they've always been? That's fine. They're there. Well, that was easy. The thing about the older games, they were a lot more like slow and methodical. Combat was always good, but like the the start of the games and that, it's a little bit more of a not what's the word I'm looking for? Like it's like a plotting, like you just kind of build up to it slowly over time. They make the first large monster a bit of a bigger deal. Check the cave. I think they're in the cave. Tons of them. Still to this day, like, I kind of want to go back and, maybe not, even if I don't stream it, like, just try Monster Hunter 1 again, because it's been a long, long, long time since I played it. But, I don't know, I watched a YouTube channel that I like play through it recently, and I just like, holy shit. It looks rough. I don't know if I'd be able to get used to the, like, using the analog stick for attacking and that. I feel like that would drive me insane trying to use that again. Plus, no gun lance. I don't think gun lance came to be until 2nd gen. I'm pretty sure it wasn't in the first game. Get the pickaxes. See, it only seems to feel faster for carving. Maybe it is just carving. All right, well, we'll go deliver this stuff to the camp, and then we'll get on with it. Thinking about doing Monster Hunter Week next week as well. Just going through it again, to be honest with you. Like I was like, oh, I should do that every now and again because, you know, I love Monster Hunter so much. I thought maybe do like, you know, Monday to Thursday normal, but just play like a different Monster Hunter game every day. Like maybe do 3 Ultimate, 4 Ultimate Generations, and then Rise. I gotta get myself into the mood to play World, though. I feel bad that it just sits there. But I've been thinking about buying it on PC and just starting over again, and then that'll kind of... I don't know if it'll get me back into it, but it might help a bit instead of picking it up right at G rank again. You could just piss off and let me fucking gather for a second. Idiots. Where the hell do I get herb? I feel like I'm losing my mind. The poor old Aptonoth got the shaft and Rise too. They didn't even get to appear in it. But they have put in their annoying spiky cousin. Just Ivy. I'll have to just go out for a gather at some point. I feel like I can't remember which plant gives you herbs. We get a steak in real quick.
So tasty.
There we go. Big, fine. I don't need that. Keep that because I'm eventually going to need it. All right, let's grab some gathering stuff too, just so we have it. Actually, I'll do that in a sec. Iron pickaxes, some standard bug nets. I don't want to waste 3,000 zenny yet. I don't remember how hard it is to make money in this game. And we'll just get like 50 of these. Get some starting potions made up anyway. Save that for later. Do these break? Yeah. Don't remember that. Then bit of honey. Okay. All right, we got our starter potions. Let's do it. Deliver 3 monster guts, which is from the standard water monsters. Whatever the hell they're called. Water Aptonoth. I think this is where they introduced Legiacris. At least if I'm remembering right. I remember, for some reason in my memory, it's like Monster Guts, Legiacris. Oh yeah, the oxygen supplies. How far does your stamina go in this? I think that's the cap. We'll try one more. Okay. Dude. And if I get a meat every time I come out, I'll eventually have a ton of meat. Although I will say this, the rations get you through like a large portion of the game. Like, I don't think I very often at all in Rise like use the actual steaks. I very rarely seem to need to. And I remember it being the same in this one, at least, you know, up until they don't give you supply items anymore. Which I don't remember if that's high rank or G rank in this one. All right, here we go. I remember this being a horrifying nightmare. Oh, that makes me feel bad. I remember it's a rare pull too, isn't it? Kind of fun swimming again, to be honest with you. It's definitely Legiacris. God damn it. They didn't fuck around in old gen, man. They didn't fuck around. Here's the flagship, bitch. Well, not... What is the flagship in this one? I'm trying to... I think it was Brachydios. We'll just avoid that boy. Area 8 connects to Area 11. And I just want to make sure these are the spots, right? Yeah. Hydrohide. One. I think I needed 3 total for this. Da-na-na. Just one more. Do they run away? No, they don't run away. Oof. All right, we're done. The Geocris didn't get me. I know why. I remember that being a lot more stressful back in the day. Where is he? Fuck. Okay, I'm out. See ya. Oh, I got no stamp. That's weird. I stopped moving. No. Yeah, I was gonna say there's got to be a faster climb than that. Okay. And we'll pop to Area 5 and get out of here. And we'll pop to Area 5. There we go. I like how they're just ready. Like, I drop out of the sky out of nowhere, and they're just like, ha-ha! Time to get him. Another meat. I will say this, it's a lot less of an exciting start than 4 Ultimate was, but I don't dislike it. It's kind of just, I don't know. I remember back in the day, I would just like listen to podcasts and, you know, just play this game. Kind of pop something on in the background and just enjoy it. Oh yeah, you can swim from here. Shortcut goes to... Actually, I don't know if it does have a shortcut. Let me double check. Too late. Actually, I guess spending 3,000 wouldn't be that bad. Got 1,000 for this one. It's like, oh shit. Okay, so now we have the hunting boats. I don't remember what they do. I think they're the Argosy replacement in this one. Seas, yeah, word hunter. Okay. We getting an urgent quest yet? Oh, okay. No love for Ludroth. Oh, just it's a standard Ludroth. Okay. Maybe I don't have to deal with the sunken treasure golden fish opportunity yet. Because I would rather do a lot of those like gathering quests off stream and stuff like that, so. Alright, so we got the boats active now. What happened? Blah blah Logia Chris. Send out the fleet. And Shining Starfish and Tintune. Okay. 2 days. Is there any more requests yet? Yeah, I want a mushroom box. Come on. And that's everybody we can talk to. Okay. Let me get my items back in order. And then we can do that urgent quest. I wonder when they give us the chef, too. Broth. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take just a real quick break, so I will be right back. I do apologize, but I will just be a moment. All right, let's get back to it. Hi, Day. Maybe when we get to high rank, they'll stop interrupting. Alright, so the Ludroth should be up along the coast. I don't think I've fired a goddamn shell yet. Well, I haven't really fought anything except for herbivores and the 1 or 2 shot minor monsters, so I haven't really needed to. Now we'll get the shells ready anyway. One thing I did check that was kind of cool about this this game was I checked my buddy's file, because my buddy that I played this through, his file was still on here because he played on my Wii U, and then I played on the 3DS. And so his hunter is still intact fully, lucky for him. But it was funny, the last quest that we played before we, just before we stopped playing the game, that was when I like moved out with my girlfriend and all that stuff many years ago. I think it was 7 years ago now. But anyway, the last thing we tried to fight was the Lucent Nargacuga, which we'd beaten him before, but that was like the last hunt that we played in the game. So I'm like, oh, that'll be fun to get back to. And I remember him being hard. Like, I do remember Lucent Nargacuga being decently difficult until you, well, until you learn the fight really well. Problem with me is I'm such a game jumper. Like, I play a lot of different games, so I never get super great at anything. Although I did really good at Elden Ring, surprisingly. I was like, oh, I haven't played a Souls game since Dark Souls 3 came out, and I was a little worried about Elden Ring, but, Margit was a bit of a hang-up for a bit there, but not even that long. Ah. Is this a guard point? I don't think it is in this game. Not a guard point, but... yeah, like, Margit was a bit of a thing, but the rest of them, actually, I didn't get stuck on too many bosses. I haven't finished the game yet, though. I got to get back into it. But I've just been having fun playing a bunch of different stuff, so I've been kind of all over the map the last little bit. But the last boss that I beat in it was Morgott. So I unlocked, like, the area after you beat him, and that's kind of where I left off, so I just got to get around to it. But Morgott was not, like... I don't know, it was weird. I found him less difficult than Margit, but I think it's also just because you are more... I have a feeling you have to swim to get them all. You're stronger by the time you get to him, whereas Margit, it's like... he took me, I want to say, 8 to 10 tries. It wasn't like a terrible amount, but it wasn't like a small amount. It's just because he does that really annoying thing that... some of the newer, like, FromSoft games, I'm not a fan of it, but the things where they, like, hold the animation for, like, a weird amount of time. Not big on that, and, like, he had a lot of that kind of stuff, at least I felt he did, so. But it wasn't a bad fight by any means. Like, he was a cool fight once you got used to him and could actually beat him, but... I also have a problem with open world games in general. I get... out of the mood to play them. Elden Ring's the best open world game I've ever played, but it's still an open world game, and I tend to just taper off of those every now and again, and then I'll get back into it, and, I've also just been having fun playing that new Kirby game, though. Sometimes it's nice just to play a game that's, like, pretty easy, but it's just, like, finding secrets and stuff like that, so that's been kind of enjoyable. Yeah, I was playing it with my nephews the other day, so that was fun as well. Although it kind of sucks the second player doesn't get to have any powers. They're just like spear guy. Should have fired the shells. Didn't expect him to not die. Here, have a wyvern fire. Bitches. Go away. Oh, it's gonna take a while to get used to, like, lining up attacks and that. I'm not doing too bad, but it is gonna take a bit of time. Gotta get used to the back hop takes me down instead of backwards. Ah, the Argosy is a thing in this one. I don't know why. I thought the fishermen, but I guess no, they're just for fish. Although I don't remember why I would need so much fish. I think they get other things. God, it's been so long. What? 2022? It's been 8 years since I last played this game. What's up, Chief? Mm-hmm. No, I'm good. Obviously, I wouldn't have any rare commodities yet. Fertilizer. Okay. Mega harpoon. I don't remember there being stages of harpoon, but I guess there was. Huh. Okay, well, I don't really have anything I can do here with him yet, so... Land, farmer realm. Okay, so that's all he can do right now. Go do your thing, boy. Right. Tanzia. I know about Tanzia. You've already said that. The turning radius thing only seems to be a problem in the village. But it's like weird how wide you're, like it's hard to like get to a specific, not hard, but like he turns weird. So it's like sometimes hard to like get to a specific guy because he does that like weird half turn every time you go to look at somebody. He doesn't just pivot. I love the old games, but man, some of the fucking conversations you have, it's like, you talk to the cook and it's like, did you talk to the cook? It's like, yeah, I just fucking did, man. Let me move on. Search monsters, blah, 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 yep. I don't like using lock-on mode, so we're not going to. Although it is useful in Generations Ultimate with the, what is it? Oh my god. The evade style. What the hell's that called? Whatever style it is where when you evade into an attack, you can like kind of come back at them with greatsword and that. It's easier to have lock on because then you can kind of pivot your character quicker. I don't know why I can never remember the names of anything. It's very annoying. I guess it's been a while since I played Generations though. Because I did stop streaming for over a month, so. Monster fluid he wants, and then we'll have an insect box. Okay. Who else? It's a whole fucking town wants to talk. Brutal. Charms? Oh yeah, we already got charms. I remember this game having a lot of issues with its charm table, but I don't remember having issues with it. So, alright, so we already have access to decorations. Can I make anything new yet? I doubt it. No, okay. And the cat in the house wants to talk. That's all fine. Okay, what do you want? What amazing thing do you need to tell me? It's like that kind of thing. That's the kind of thing that, ugh. Did you know the Argosy's here? Yeah, I talked to him. You don't need to have another highlighted. It's because I always have to talk to all the highlighted ones. Because it bothers me, but they like keep adding in. I don't remember there being so much like text in between every single quest in low rank though. It's brutal. Doesn't hurt my enjoyment of the game at all. It's just like, fuck, there's a lot of them. Where else? This guy. Like, I don't need to talk to Neko. You've already told me 3 times that he can take me to the port town. I know I can go to the port town. You don't need to remind me about the port town. We're good. Dang ass thing. Oh, okay, we can go to Sandy Plains. I hope there's not a liver quest in this. I can't remember, though. All right, so yeah, we don't have to do the golden fish. Thank you. They know the plans. Alter off. There we go. We finally got a large monster. Jeez. That's usually like that, though. All right, we'll go get that boy. First, I'm just going to double check the farm because I'm pretty sure we can get the farm rolling more. I don't mean to complain so much. It's like I actually forgot how much pointless exposition there is at the beginning of this game. It was the same situation I got into in 4. But I know 4 was a lot more focused on trying to like help new players ease into the game. This one I didn't remember really caring about that as much, but I guess it did because boy oh boy are they just piling on the text about everything. I wouldn't mind it so much if they didn't tell you the same thing like 3 times. Like, they literally told me 4 times that I could take the boat to go to the port. I don't need to know that. We can buy herbs, so I'm going to keep rolling with the blue mushrooms for now. We'll just keep building that up for a while. Okay, now we can do 5 quests, which is nice. Don't have any fertilizer yet, so we good. Do your thing. And I think it's 1 more quest till the fishermen come back. Which I think you can check in the menu. Moga Village. Yeah, there we go. Cool. All right, let's go do the first large monster hunt. I'm gonna assume it's gonna give me the cold drinks. All right, we are out of the deserted island now. I'm a little worried. I know it's a while off, but like I'm a little worried when I get up to Jen Moran because I'm like I do not remember those fights at all because those fights are more about like knowing when to do what than actual like active like acting against things. It was more of a like okay. This minute in, he does this, so we need to do this. So I got to get used to that stuff again. But I'm pretty sure the first Jen Moran fight is fairly far off. Jaggy, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. I think by the end of 2-star is when it like stops interrupting constantly. I'm gonna stop bitching about it, though. It is what it is. Part of the game. And this is where we'll start paintballs. All right, let's give the old gun lance a try now. Against something actually dangerous. God, if I cart against the Jaggy, we'll see. I remember back when like Try was out and all that, like I'm sad that they're gone because there used to be like the Well Done podcast and the Monster Hunter podcast with like Shepard and that. I used to love listening to those podcasts when I played Try. like all the time. And then I guess I don't know if it's Capcom or just the people that did it didn't want to do it anymore. But they, you know, they stopped doing the Well Done podcasts, and then the Monster Hunter podcast eventually went away as well, which was sad because I really enjoyed both of them. But it is what it is. I know there are Monster Hunter podcasts now. It's just I don't listen to as much stuff like that as I used to. Having flashbacks of fighting Baroth in this area. Don't think the Jaggy will be in the desert, but I can't remember. I also can't remember if there's cinematics to introduce the monsters or not. I think there are. There's Jaggy. I don't know if there's a great Jaggy out here. But I think that's maybe what I'll do next week is do a Monster Hunter week. Because it's been a while since we've done like, well, it's been a while since I streamed in general. But I think unfortunately taking that month off, I kind of killed my audience off a bit. But, you know, I had other things going on, unfortunately. Sometimes life gets in the way. The first week, it honestly just started because I was like, I just want to play Elden Ring without backseaters telling me how to play. Because like I saw like a few streamers playing it, and it was, not to be mean to people watching, but it was brutally annoying. Like the game had just launched. Like I was still waiting for it to like download onto my PlayStation. Because I learned a lesson a long time ago. I never buy FromSoft games on PC until they've been out for a while. I usually buy it on PlayStation. And then, like, a year or two later, when the game's cheap, I'll buy it on PC and play through it again. But, like, it was annoying. Like, the game was not even out for an hour, and, like, I watched a few people playing it that, like, had people like, oh, do this, oh, do that. It's like, why don't you just fucking go play the game and shut up? Backseating's, like, the one thing I don't like about streaming. Streaming's fun because you meet cool people and you can chat about games that you like, which is why I always just play whatever I want. I don't worry too much about the analytics on it, but the backseating stuff is annoying. But I haven't ran into too many people that are bad about it. Usually if I'm just like, listen, I don't care. I'm going to play the game the way I'm going to play it. Most people are cool. But you'll get those people that they'll pop into a game and you know they're only there to like use you as their controller. Because for some reason they don't want to play the game. They just want to tell someone else how to play the game. And, shit. One sec. Paintball out. And they'll come in and be like, oh, hey, like, if you need any advice about the game, blah, blah. And then it's like, if you're like, no, I'm good, they immediately, like, drop out of the stream because that's all they're there for. Is just to tell people how to play the game. These little idiots out of the way. Fuck, that took way longer than I thought to get up to, like, a proper monster. Also, I'm having a hell of a time lining up my lance again. Get back into it. Oh yeah, there is a guard poke. I was gonna say, I haven't really had a chance to try out all the moves. Be interesting too playing through this game again because like I said, I mainly played it on the 3DS back in the day, so it's kind of nice playing it on a you know, big screen and all that. Get this boy a little wyvern fire. Shit. Fucking little one. I gotta sharpen this thing anyway, but the starter weapons are shit anyway. Having flashbacks to 2013 right now. I'm really feeling like killing the little ones because they're driving me nuts. Every time I go to dodge the big one, I get hit by a little one. There we go. He didn't stay that long. You running? Oh, he's already stumbling. Fuck, I didn't even upgrade my weapon or anything yet. Sorry, boy. I seem to remember, too, that, like, this was still the stage of Monster Hunter where, like, well, Gunlance has never really been a big damage dealer, but I remember a lot of the time doing, like, poke upswing was actually, like, the optimal way to do damage, because, like, the shells didn't scale into high rank very well. I'm not fucking carding to you there, buddy. No. See if I can get a shell in, or sorry, get a sharpen in while he's doing that. Yeah, Dunyan rings. Maybe now I can start building my first armor set. That'd be nice. I wonder if I haven't checked. I wonder if the servers are still up for this game. I think they are. I don't remember hearing that they went down. I think they're still going. Maybe I can do some jolly cooperation with viewers down the road when I'm actually at a point of the game that matters. Or I can load up that, like... I gotta take a look at that save because, like, it's weird. It's like... Because, like I said, it was from the last time I transferred it to my 3DS, which was HR7. So, like... It's missing a lot of everything that I remember from my old save, but it's too bad. In hindsight, I a little bit regret giving that game away, but my buddy and his wife had just split up at the time, and he had a Wii U and his daughter had a 3DS, so I gave them my 2 copies of the 3U so that, you know, they could have something to do in their, like, little place that they ended up moving to after the split up. So unfortunately, I didn't think to transfer my save back to the Wii U before I gave it to him. Which kind of sucks. But oh well. It's been so long that I probably wouldn't have bothered playing the save anyway. I probably would have just started over like I have. Blah, blah, blah. No large monsters. And I need monster fluid, which... Dung, supersized dung. I might have to look up where I get some of that. And then it is... Oh, there we go. Now we got the cook. I don't remember any of the meals in this game, though. I think meat and bread was okay. I'll look at that in a sec. Okay, fishermen should be done, so we'll send them back out. And we'll get our item box sorted. Oh, it was commodities. That's why it mattered so much. Now I remember. Keep that for now. I gotta remember which food recipes were good for a gun lance, too. I'm already missing, like, item sets. I'll have to turn some of that into steaks in the next quest just to get it done. Okay. Great Jaggy, blah, blah, blah. Bear trap. Oh, capturing Azuros. You know, my hatred of Azuros has lessened a fair amount over the last little bit. I stopped hating him and actually just sat there and learned his stupid moveset. I don't know what it was, because I always took a lot of stupid hits from his skeletal type in the games. Like, no problems against some of the Elder Dragons of that, but Azuros, I'd get, like, knocked around so much, but I decided to stop just bitching about him and actually sit there and learn his very simple moveset. Let's see, what do we need? We need more Great Jaggy stuff. What did this give me? Stun up. Now, was that bad stun up? No, it's half stun, I was gonna say. What's the negative it gives me? Lasting power was what? Item use of skills that affect the effect time. Can I make any of it yet? No, need more Jaggy parts. Don't even have the option to make the arms yet. Okay, I gotta do some mining and fighting of Jaggies. We'll try it with the food too. So I remember meat. What's it? Milk? Sharpshooter, game changer, temper, bombardier. I do remember using meat, but I don't see. Booster. Oh, it is that one, Bombardier. I don't know why I always think it's called something else. Okay, we'll make this then. So thorny meat and mossy cheese. Stamina attack. No health increase though. We're gonna have to farm up some Jaggies. Make sure I grab some ore in that while I'm out too, because I'm gonna need it. And probably bones. What I'll do is I'll run this a lot like I don't know how often I'm going to play this one or kind of how I'm going to run it completely. But I'll run it a lot like the Generation stream where like I'll farm off stream for the most part, but I won't fight new monsters unless it's on stream kind of thing. So I'll kind of farm with what I've already beaten. I may also just pop onto the online hub to do like some low rank stuff to get a bit ahead in armor and that to kind of blast through low rank a little quicker on stream. But I'll have to take a look and double check. I said it's been so long, I don't quite remember how long low rank or high rank was in this game. All I remember is I really liked the game. And that Gabu is a pain in the ass to fight. Not hard, just a pain. Oh, okay. Fuck's sakes. I always miss the first paintball. And I would like that. Okay. Shit. Oh, I didn't turn. I'm still having trouble lining up my attacks in this. Maybe that's why I was so gung-ho about me using the lock on camera. Fuck. He keeps moving just enough to dodge the hit. You fucker. It's one reason I don't like the bird wyverns, because they're so little with gun lance that, like, I constantly miss them. Fuck, he's actually hurting me. Oh my god. Oh, fuck off, felines. And another one. Fuck, those little assholes are really fucking getting on my nerves. There we go, at least we're fucking out of this area. Are you gonna let me sharpen, or are you gonna fucking... Yeah. We'll just use potions. I don't want to waste mega potions yet. Fuck, the second hunt's going worse than the first one. The first one I kind of... Shit. There you go. Got that frill. I was gonna say, it doesn't stay down very long when you knock him over. Alright, see if we can start building this set out. Go away. The only thing with the older gen is the little monsters are such a pain in the ass. Like Rise and World, I feel like they barely are a inconvenience, but fucking the older gen games, they are so hyper aggressive and annoying. Like I remember back in Monster Hunter 1, like I died more often to Velociprey than I did to the Velocidrome or anything. Just because you'd have so many of them. Like, they'd spawn so many of them in the zone. And you could never quite get rid of all of them, because they would always spawn more of them, and it's so annoying. Or, like, in the desert area, you'd have fucking Apsaros. You know, just randomly running up at you, because they were so annoying. Small monsters have always been a bit of a bane of my existence. Here. At least once you get your items in there, it's not so bad because you can just go through the other pages and leave it at that. There we go. Okay. See if I can make anything yet. Also, I don't think there's a gun lance from him. No. I remember using the Kuropeko one a lot. There we go. Fence. He's a great blacksmith. One swing. There we go. And now we can do the arms. I need earth crystals though. Definitely. So I need to mine half mine. And Macalite. All right. So what we'll do is I think the leather set gives us better gathering if I'm remembering correctly. Go on a quick gathering tour. Also, it did give me a charm. What charm did you give me? Auto guard. Okay. Harvest tour, harvest tour. Ugh. I didn't mean to talk to you. Okay. Now, I don't remember at all where or anything spawns in this game, but I'm just gonna head to the caves. Kind of gather whatever I find. I'm definitely gonna, you know what, I should kill some of these now. You always need Rhinopolis stuff. As long as Gun Lance is in a game, the Rhinopolis are safe. Bitch. Yeah, hurry up before the idiot turns around. Here we go. Hey, this much the graphics on this game hold up a hell of a lot better than I remember. But again, I played through most of the game on 3DS, so that might be why. I'm like, oh, it's so nice looking. Because I played it on like a tiny ass little screen that I don't even remember the resolution of the 3DS, but it wasn't great. There we go. Can you fuck off? Ah. Hey, how's it going? Guys. I've had my fill of the small monsters. Can I hop up there? I didn't think so. Of course they're here. Like Capcom knows it, like he's gonna farm materials. We better put like the most annoying small monsters in the way. Actually, they weren't bad. They didn't even move. I don't know. I complain a bit that like they've taken a bit of the simulation and a bit of the prep out of Monster Hunter, but I don't know. Having my pickaxes break doesn't particularly immerse or make me happy. So, I don't know. It is kind of nice just running through Ryzen World and just grabbing stuff on your way, but it doesn't bother me too much. No gathering points here. We'll go to Area 11. I don't think I got any. Let's see. Ice, stone, and mac. Well, I got some macrolite, which I needed. It's a good one to start with. 3U was one of my favorite ones. It was one of the only Monster Hunter games that I was able to get like a friend into, because I've always had very little success getting any of my friends really into these games, but I got a buddy really into 3U, so. And I just kind of had a craving to play the old one as well, so. But you'll like it, like, especially if you want to be able to play it on a TV. Like, I like 4 Ultimate a bit better, but it's only on 3DS. And at least 3 Ultimate, I get to have Gun Lance because they took it out a try. For whatever reason. How are you liking it so far? Oh, thank you very much for following as well. You know what? I think I need to go to the desert island for that. This is a way slower start than I remember, though. Compared to, like, Generations Ultimate, where it's just like, here you go, get going. Couple gathering quests, but... They also dump so much materials on you at the beginning of that game that it's a little bit trivial getting things rolling, but... Get some more Renopolis parts before I leave the quest. Really? Don't you dare. He's gonna disappear before I get the second curve. Nope. Okay. Alright, I gotta waste a bit of time making some steaks. Just getting my first armor set built. Just kind of getting the Jaggy armor going. And just some general gathering, like, some of the later Monster Hunter games, they start you out with a lot to get you going, or they just make getting items so trivial that it's not a big deal. This one, it's like, nah, you gotta craft everything and get it moving, so a lot of the beginning of the game is just like getting stuff rolling so that you have some supplies. But I needed some macrolite and iron and stuff to make the set I need, so fuck off. Here he comes. Alright, I'm good with this many steaks. I'm out! I don't think I got that much macrolite, though. Literally one piece. Very stingy. Sack. But I am thinking about doing, every now and again I do like a Monster Hunter week. I've been starting to try to make it like the first week of a month, so next week I might go through a bunch of the different Monster Hunter generations throughout the week, like do 3U, 4U generations, and then Rise for next week. I still got to get back into World, though. World is like the one Monster Hunter game that I played through the base game, but something about Iceborne. Well, honestly, I just didn't like the Clutch Claw. So the Clutch Claw kind of killed Iceborne for me. So I never bothered finishing it, but I do want to go back because it's the only Monster Hunter game I haven't beaten. All right. Always need Renopolis Park. And I'm just gonna buy as many shitty pickaxes as I can. All right. I just want to see how many I actually need. All right, so 2. 3 and 1 more Macalite. Okay. So nostalgic hearing that song in this like little area. Man, at times I crested that hill back in the day. All right. Hopefully I get lucky and I just get all the earth crystals I need in one go. And I don't have to piss around with it. There we go. Fuck, they break easy. Care about that. Are the Kelbies aggressive too? Okay, I was gonna say. Small monsters are brutal in the old games. Hit up area 6 and then 4. Ideally, the game will cooperate and give me the last couple of items I need, and then I'll have a set of armor, and then we'll go fight Azuros, and hopefully that unlocks the Urgent. No ore in here. I'm gonna have to like re-download like the resource maps and all that I used to have back in the day to remember. I don't remember where any of the resources are in this game. Like in general, yeah, you go into the caves and there's gonna be mining points. Oh, fucking. Okay, there we go. There's one. One more of those and 1 Macalite. That's all I need. God, they're brutal. Get out of here, Jiggy. That reminds me, they should bring back Giganox. I would love to see Giganox in Sunbreak. Did that really only give me 1? Still got the big pickaxe. No, I don't think it's going to cooperate with me. Yeah, I need 1 more crystal still. No. No, there's not going to be anything there. Come on, just one more. There we go. Now I just need one Macalite. I think I have to go back to the desert one more time for that, because I don't... They might, but I can't remember if Macalite actually spawns here. See if they spawn back here. No. Okay, we'll pop back to the village because I can at least make another piece or two. And then I just need one Macalite and then I can make the whole set. Barring another Jaggy fight. Fuck's sake, stamina so quick. I just don't want to waste any stakes on a gathering quest. Especially when I have to make them one by one still. Alright, make a couple more.
So tasty.
Be nice once I get the double barbecue spit and I can just chain them out and get it done quicker.
So tasty. So tasty.
Alright, we'll leave it at that. What am I doing? I can just do this. It wasn't a proper quest. Alright. Buddy. Great Jaggy claws, alright. Jaggy hide. And the Macalite. Alright, so I gotta kill a couple of Jaggy. That's fine. So what we'll do is we will grab the mining points in the desert when I go to kill the Jaggy, which should give me the one piece of Macalite. And then we are good to go. At least it's not like the first game. Like, item box management's a bit of a pain in the ass in this game. But I swear in the first one, you had to actively pull out... I'm pretty sure in Monster Hunter 1, you had to individually grab the items to take to the blacksmith to actually make things. Yeah, but, like, I agree. I don't mind the wire bug because you don't have to engage with the wire bug if you don't want to. And you don't have to engage with the clutch claw either, but it's like, it's such a damage detriment to not use the clutch claw that, I don't know, it just, especially as a gun lance user, like they made it such a part of the gun lance that I was like, eh. But, I don't know. It's one of those things. Like, I like Rise, it's fun. And I like Monster Hunter World, it's just... It's not my favorite Monster Hunter game, that's for sure. I've been playing a decent amount of Frontier lately, which has been fun as well. But that's kind of the fun thing about Monster Hunter is every game's an experiment. Like, every game has its own little things that they add into it, which is what I like about them. So, like, this one has the underwater combat that never came back after it. And then Rise will have... Like, I don't know if the Palamutes will be in another game. Wire bugs definitely won't be. That'll be, like, a one-off thing. Unless they, like, revisit that area of the world again. But... yeah, we'll have to see. I'm excited for Sunbreak. definitely looking forward to seeing some of the crab boys in that back in the game. All right, let's get this idiot. And hopefully I'll get a flippin' Macalite while I'm here. It's one of those things I'm always kind of... I'm all over it with it. Like, sometimes when I think about it, I'm like, yeah, it was so fun. And then other times I think about it, I'm like, ugh. But it's not been bad so far, but I haven't had to fight a large monster in it yet. So we'll see how much my nostalgia for underwater combat holds up when I get back to that point. Because I didn't really mess around too much with my old save, so... we shall see. Alright, I'm gonna head to the cave first. Get the mining done, and then hopefully I get what I need. The only thing that was really bad about underwater combat, like I think the main reason a lot of people didn't like it, is some weapons, I don't remember which ones exactly. I remember Hammer was like really annoying to play underwater. But I haven't tried it since. Lance was really fun because the Lance charge could just pop you right through the water, which was really fun. Gun Lance isn't bad because the draw lunge moves you forward a fair amount. So it kind of, I think like people's feelings on it was really dependent on what weapon they played. There we go. We got the Macalite. Got 2 Macalite. I'm rich. Get the other mining point anyway. But I'm excited to play through this one again. I have a lot of nostalgia for this specific Monster Hunter game, but I got to get back to work on Rise because I haven't done all the quests in the PC version because I didn't know, I haven't been motivated to do it again. I did everything on Switch, so it's hard to motivate myself to do the whole game again, but... although it's still on Steam, it's like, I think it's under 50% of people have even made it to Valstrax yet in the PC version, so it is what it is. I've just been mainly messing around with sets and stuff like that in the PC version, so I've just been trying out new weapons and stuff. Pretty sure he ends up in area 4 and 8. Never mind. Get a paintball on you every time. Don't you dare. I know I should wait till he's knocked over to use that, but honestly, he only stays on the ground for like 2 seconds. Fuck, I forgot he twisted all the way around like that. Give me all the pieces I need. I really thought I was out of the way there. And another tail swing. Yeah. You're very cool, Jaggy. Kill this little one so it's out of the goddamn way. Just die, my friend. I need my armor. There you go. I don't even know if I should bother sharpening. Might as well. cross 2 zones that quickly. That boy. That boy running. Actually, I might as well heal a bit too. Be nice to have green sharpness at some point too. Get out of the way. I don't want you here. You're annoying. The little ones aren't that bad, but those ones are really actually aggravating. Okay. There's another one showed up. Maybe I can just wipe out a bunch of you. There we go. Crouch cut. Hopefully this gives me enough to build another piece or two. Jeez. I just want to get one armor set built before the end of the stream, and then I'll do a bit of farming for like items and stuff off stream before the next time I play this. He's fighting the old Jaggy again. Fun to see him again. Although I am looking forward to like Gabu and stuff like that. Although for some reason I really remember Brachydios being a fucking roadblock for me in this game, so we'll have to see how that goes. But I think he's a ways off yet anyway. Alright, so I got all the mining stuff I need, so it's literally just monster materials now. Just the pants. All right, perfect. Actually, I might as well equip it now that I have everything. Finally, our first beautiful armor set. Now the game is beginning. All right, and that gives us just attack up, and that's fine. Yeah, I'll take that. Attack up. I think I am going to get a little annoyed managing my item box every quest, though. But it's not that big of a deal. And we'll put away 5 of these, and then I can make a couple more in another quest. There we go. Finally, first armor set. I knew there was a lot of fluff at the beginning of this game, and I wanted to do some pretty low-key streams to kind of get back into it this week, so this has achieved that. Alright. Check on... what do I need to actually upgrade this gun lance? Gunpowder, witch. Okay. And then what about the other one? Pop fish. Okay. You don't need that much exposition for this. Like, just let me buy a fucking weapon. It's almost all my money. Yeah, whatever. I'll farm more money. It's more attack, same shots and everything, so we might as well use that for now. Nitrogen. Long shelling. Don't have any jumbo bones or high fire herbs yet. No biggie. Okay. One second here. All right, so I am going to cut it off there for today. I didn't have like a ton of time to stream today, so we're just going to leave it off there. I mainly just wanted to get to the point where I could build my first armor set and then be ready to kind of get into the game proper. I'm going to try before the next time I stream this, going to kind of ramp up to like my standard style streams again and try to get a bit of farming stuff done. Like I said, I do the first hunts of whatever monsters on stream, and then I try to do as much of the farming off stream as I can, but sometimes you just kind of hit a point where you got to go mining and gathering in these games. It's not as quick as Rise, where it's like, you know, fight the monster once or twice and you can build their whole armor set. It takes a little bit more effort than that sometimes, but I do appreciate you joining me today. I really appreciate the follow there, Beyond. And tomorrow we're going to pick back up with some Chrono Trigger Session 2, not Chrono Trigger, Chrono Cross Session 2 on the PlayStation original hardware. And then I'm going to continue on with Disco Elysium on Thursday, which should be Session 4. It's been about a month since I've streamed, so I'm going to have to remember where I left off. Well, I remember where I left off, but I got to, you know, make sure everything's good to go for that by the time Thursday hits. And then, like I said, I'm thinking about maybe doing a Monster Hunter like week next week, but I'm going to have to see, because like Beyond Generations, Rise, and World, I'm pretty early game in 4 Ultimate, and obviously this we just started playing today, so not like gonna be anywhere crazy, but is what it is. I just like playing Monster Hunter. I don't care if it's a low rank, high rank, or G rank. I just enjoy the games in general. That's kind of what I'm about. So beyond that, I hope you have a great day. Thank you very much for checking out some Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate, and I hope to see you again sometime. Have a good one.